We need to reset our bingo though. So let's do that. Boop. See, defense drones are, well, drones in general are bad. Alright, we're gonna hit random until we get one of our, well, one of mine. Nope. Nope. Yes. Hey, there's syrup. This one's a zany one. Either good for, yeah, these usually are quick runs. Either because things go really well or really poor. There is no in between. Wait, why did it not tell me? Oh, it does. Okay, it just doesn't show the blue option. Never mind. Sure. I still don't get why you would ever refuse that. Okay, so last time I skipped over this. Let's see. Bring some biological matter to the Chrome Bay. It remains it's possible to clone a new crew member. But alas, they remember nothing about the events on the ship. You spent too much time at this beacon. It's time to fly away before you fly away. Sure. Okay, we need to rename you. I think it's spelled that way, right? And now I'm wondering if that's even from the same thing. Isn't it could be from the other movie as well. Now I do wonder if that would classify as a reference to another game, though. I mean, there's Alien Isolation, which is a game, but it doesn't technically reference that game. Then there's also that quote-unquote mashup between Aliens and Five Nights at Freddy's. I've completely forgot the name of that one. I don't know. It's like a game that references a movie, so then this is really a game referencing a game referencing a movie, which is getting up there, I guess. I'm gonna take it. I usually don't get that bingo all too often anyway. Pah, unless I get blocked for it. Boink. There we go. And heck, we might die on the next jump anyway, which means it may not matter at all. Yeah, you could do that, I guess. Is there any reason for us to look? What is this? Asteroid field. Nope. Gonna be a big old nope on that. Is it a nope, it's a store. Should be rescued. Thanks, you think we could have made it. Let me friends patch up some of your hull. So we got hull repair while set full, which is on the bingo. I don't know. Stealth weapons seems interesting considering we have a Vulcan, but keep in mind your artillery does not drain your cloak. Might get the phase eye on for now. It may seem like a weird idea. It's gonna push back our ability to pick up shields. Jeez Louise. Alright, fine. I'll take your... Okay, so far we've done 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps with nothing to show for. Fun. Were Jan on their previous ship, successful with their present job and managed themselves well. Yeah, because you didn't have to do jack so far. You're probably playing cards on your terminal. Recon teleporter. Okay. So basically we're going to fly through Sector 1 without even firing our weapons once. Come on, give me something to shoot at. Hey, they're fakes. Is that on a bingo? It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. And more importantly, I clicked the wrong button there. We're getting close to a bingo again. Me injecting our weapons is unlikely to happen unless we get one of those augments for free. The game seems to think so, but we finally came around to it not being one. Because these are rebels. Filthy rebels! With a bit of luck, those things sync up. Okay. Alright. These says it's going to be nigh impossible to tell when the artillery is going to fire. We'll just assume it's going to do its best. Ow. So we can't target this thing. But it is leveling up our gunner, which is weird because his skill in weapons does not affect artillery fire rate. It's one giant mystery in that regard. We can fight. Yeah, somebody made the DASR-12 but with a Vulcan, and that just does not work. So I decided, well, what if you make it artillery? And that sort of works. It's not amazing by any stretch, but yeah, it's a shame. Let's go drain some cloak in there. They got a mantis repairing, so we should be good here. I know, and I was really amazed by that, seeing that for the first time, and I think I was still in Captain's Edition. We will not accept surrender. Oh, and they surrendered a second time. Accept the offer. Okay, so that's back to the bingo. Surprisingly enough, resurrender. And we got an injector now. I don't really feel like injecting one of our current weapons is a good idea. What is it again that we have? Cooldown injector, yeah. So I probably won't be using it now, but maybe if we get a proper weapon we are planning on keeping, we'll look into that. Try to be a hero, attack the pirate. I think I want to dodge this thing because I don't know what it does. No, it's a heavy laser. Well, I guess at that point it doesn't matter, does it? Boink. And they got the shot off. Of course they did. They always do. Too late for that. Good gracious, are we bad at aiming or what? Also, there's a fire on board. I'm gonna guess it's somewhere here. Now's not the time to run. This is where the party truly begins. 5 fuel ain't bad. Nah. Yeah, I think that's better. Alright, let me just get 1 power bar for that. We'll defend. It's a standard Vulcan, so if the Vulcan has fire chance, then so does this one. Of course, why would we take out the mine launcher? That's just silly. Yep, there's it through cloaking. I believe that's on the bingo too. Yep, sure is. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight this thing either, but, well, there you go. Really, artillery? Come on, dude. There you go. I'm going to take the missiles, because I might get rid of them at some point, or we'll be able to sell them. Getting 1 repair isn't really that... Thanks, artillery. That interesting to me. Well, happen often that I take missiles over artillery. We'll attack it. It doesn't have much to offer in its defense, it seems. Did our Markov hit through cloaking? No, I did. So I won't show it because, you know, we've seen that one many a times before. System repair drone. Cool. Cell fodder. So we're not doing that. Let's try this. Nope, something blew up somehow. Okay, sure. They're pretty much a gunship, so. Got a runner. And hacked artillery. Lovely. So this thing's gonna run. Great. Well, at least artillery isn't hacked anymore. That was just ion damage. That explains why that got his evasion back as quickly as it did. As if. We only have 2 weapon slots, so drones is another means of attack, but no. No, we're not gonna do that. What I am gonna do is upgrade my artillery to full potential. Lovely. That was a lot. Let me just cloak, give us a little bit more time to deal with things that annoy me. Which at this point is a mini beam. I think it's about time to get shields in. Yeah, I'll take the scrap. We really need to start rushing for shields. You can get good stuff out of the asteroid field, and then we get our store way too early, but... come on. Is there any chance we can get back to the store? Yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't really want to get rid of the cooldown injector, not because it's, you know, another thing for the bingo, but also because minus 25% cooldown on the right weapon can do quite a bit. Imagine if he got another Vulcan. Double Vulcans. I think that's what happened on the maiden voyage of this ship, if I'm not 100% mistaken. Come on, lads. Make it a little less obvious. I'm guessing this thing's gonna fire as well. Nope. Alright. At least we stopped that. Again, with the autopilot on there and dodging shots left, right, and center. I'm jealous of that. I wish mine could do that. I'm gonna go here because this one might not have systems. I'm not gonna risk it. Alright. We got shields. Which means we could do the asteroid field now. It's probably... yeah, why not? Woo! Danger! Missiles. My arch nemesis. Missiles. What do you mean when the enemy sends it out to you? I suppose. Isn't that already more likely in on harder difficulties? Six fuel. Sure. In these early sectors. Yeah, I guess I could send him the shields now. And again, you're still pretty trash on engines, so I'm gonna keep the human on there so you can book it doors a teeny bit quicker. Asteroid fields. Let's go here first, and then we'll do the asteroid field. Yeah, sure. I think the manning bonus on shields is the weakest of the bunch. I'm not counting doors and sensors, of course, but from engines, piloting, shields, and weapons, shields is probably the weakest one. Of course, just as they fired both of their weapons. Because reasons. Goodbye, my dudes. $41. We need some power. It's a mine launcher. 9% breach? How the hell did you pull that off? Okay, let's see. Power bar, yes. After this, we'll upgrade our shields. Tough choice. Shoot on board. Go get him. He's probably coming to shields anyway. I'll send you. You guys can duke it out. I know, but what can you do? Well, we can kill him, which is what we're gonna do, but... Seriously, guys, it really wouldn't be bad if you guys learned how to aim a little bit. Just... something to put in the suggestion box. Yeah, we need the power. Well, which one's more dangerous, I wonder. I think this is going to be more dangerous. Because that's going to take our shields offline for quite some time. And then it doesn't matter because they hit cloaking. Ugh. Ugh. Such size. You were the engines guy, right? Yeah. Well, there's a visual bug. Auto laser Mark 1. I think that's 2 power and it shoots okay-ish. That's a... oh, I can't actually look at that. I'm not gonna go to the store now. We've got 1 bit of combat, hope that we can upgrade shields, and then we will hopefully be in a better position. Missile launchers, yay! 3 cheers for missiles. I'd say that's never going to get old, but it has done so a long, long time ago. Did that just shoot it all down? Why does my drones never do that? Like ever. No, my drones are like, let me just be a worthless piece of garbage and do nothing. This thing is single-handedly blocking an entire spooled Vulcan. Miners are like, oh, what is that? Is that a huge slow mine coming in? Ah, try again tomorrow. Seriously, look at that thing. Ugh, and then we missed. Okay, here's our chance. It's a small chance, but it's a chance. And nope. I do not like them either. But we're not going to give in now. There we go, that's what I wanted. Shoot to fence once and then ionize it, and then hope for the best. Apparently that didn't last very long, did it? Okay. Yeah. Too bad it had to take that friggin' long. Getting kind of worried about that beam now. Three fuel, we kind of need it. Alright, fine. Finding the last. I wonder how long it's going to take for them to start running away, though. These rebels aren't exactly the brave type. Okay. Nah. Okay. We're hanging by a thread. We really need some better weapon. Oh, you're gonna run, right? Yeah. Look at me, I'm a hero. Woo, run away. Nobody defies the rebel fleet, because we'll run away before you can do it. Anyway. Stop shooting holes in the entire ship. Anything we need? One more power. Got a breach above doors. We can keep it there for a little while. It's not, oh, hey, it's a space whale. Detect a faint or rhythmic subwave pattern. Could the creature be communicating your forward your observation to the energy vessel? They're flying closer. Thank you in return. Goodbye. Space whale. Is that on here? Yes. Here to here, here to here. So here to here, here to here. Okay, we'll do these two then. Sure. We got more breach than I thought we did. I'll look into those in a bit. Looks like we're not getting an NG border. Might be able to take the ship apart before the mines reach us. Nope. But we got some repairs anyhow. Oh yeah, I never did look at that weapon, did I? You'd probably get it, right? I think I prefer the phase ion for now as well. Nah, I'm good. So we can lower the cooldown on the auto laser then. Yeah, only 2 weapon slots. Minus 25, so that means it fires every 3 seconds. Am I going to keep the other laser though? Probably not. Yeah, let's do it anyway. Excuse me? Okay, so either this destroys everything, or this gives me a free Vulcan. Okay, before I do try it, I'm gonna get the save file first. Where was it again? Ugh, I did this so many times when we were doing the chain of command. Didn't know you were the religious type. Did not know that. Well, now I know that you're of the Sunni faith, so I'll keep that in mind. was that? Was it just in a Steam folder? Which is on this drive, I believe. Yeah, but you can't use that word in vain, though. People get peeved on that. Common FTL. FTL. That. Nope, it's not here. My games. Ah, Fast and Light. There it is. Let me just add those to a bit of a file. Okay, we can place that here. Okay, save file is set. Let's do this thing. Inject weapon using injector weapon receives an upgrade. Removed Vulcan Gatling laser. So it basically yanked off my artillery. And you get rid of the now useless injector, freeing up the slot for other augmentations. Yep, it just gave us a free Vulcan. Alright. Alright. Fine. Unless this thing is now broken, which it doesn't seem to be. I think something yellow. Give me a sec. Yeah. So that's kind of weird, right? So this thing fired. Okay, so it's gonna. I think the problem here is that the artillery weapon is the name of a weapon you can normally get as well. And the game recognizes that this is a weapon you have because, like, a good example is the Vindicator beam, which you can use in certain blue options where beams are required. Namely, you cut the ship out. You can do that with your Vindicator. I'm guessing the same thing is happening here, where you get the game realize, okay, he has a Vulcan. We should give him the blue option for the Vulcan, but it doesn't realize, oh, it's actually an artillery weapon. So is it an exploit? Sort of, I guess. But it is freaking cool now. We can do double Vulcans. And this one is actually even faster, so that's just going to be fun on a bun. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, though. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still in the series for free social support, becoming, liking, and or something if you haven't already. I'll see you guys on next episode, where we will be having Vulcans. A lot of them. Bye, everyone.